Welcome to Newcastle Fans TV Quiz quarter-final stage, match day 3, but we've had a drop out. James Sharkey unfortunately has dropped out. He's told us that he's decorating, and considering this quiz is going on for 2 weeks, however, we have a replacement. In steps Peter Proudlock, and he's going to be facing Kyle for a place in the semi-finals. Let's get on with today's quiz. Right, and we've got a replacement. It's another YouTuber. It's Peter. Peter, how are you doing?
Good, thanks. And yourself?
Not bad. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Cool. Kyle, everyone knows who Kyle is. He doesn't need any introductions. This is Peter versus Kyle, and we've done a little bit of a toss, and Peter's going to go first for the very first question. Here we go. Are you ready, Peter?
Go on then. Fire away.
So question 1. Who scored Newcastle's first goal in a 3-0 win in 2000 over Manchester United?
Was it Duncan Ferguson?
Oh, it was Duncan Ferguson. Spot on. Good start, Peter. Impressive. Great goal, mind.
That's unreal. You tried to hit it, but hell.
Yeah. It was a very, very good answer. Yeah, it was a great goal as well. And this is back to you, Kyle. There's a bit of a theme, you can probably gather. There's a bit of a Man United theme in these first set of questions. So, question 1. Who scored the second goal in the 4-3 win over Man United in 01-02?
Was it Jennings with that Rhaegar?
Final answer?
I'll go with Jennings, sorry.
You're in the wrong game.
Am I?
4-3.
Okay.
That was a 6-2 defeat, that one.
Yeah.
The answer was Rob Lee when Barthez...
Well, you know, it was either Rob Lee or Jennings, and I guess Jennings. Right, no bar.
Let's move forward. Still plenty to play for. Question 2. Oh, this one's a bit of an easy one. I'll be disappointed if you don't get this. Who scored Newcastle's winner at Old Trafford in 2013-14?
That was Johan Kabay.
It was Kabay, yeah, Johan Kebab. Spot on. Well done. Back to you, Kyle. Right, question 2. Who scored the own goal in the 3-0 win for Newcastle over Man United in 2012?
There'd only be one, Phil Jones.
Yeah, the many faces of Phil Jones. Spot on.
Oh, better than expected.
Well done. Right. Who scored, this is back to Peter, who scored Newcastle's second in the 5-0 win over Man United in 96?
I believe that was David Ginola.
It was. It helps with it being replayed the other day, doesn't it?
Can't literally watch the rerun yesterday, so...
Back to you, Kyle. And again, Man United theme. Newcastle played Man United on the opening day of the 2008-9 season, but who was Newcastle's scorer in a 1-1 draw?
Martins. Who took the lead?
It was Old Trafford, wasn't it? Yeah, Obafemi.
Game of the season now.
It was Obafemi Martins. Hey, this is a tight game so far, 3-2. Peter, I'm going back to you.
Okay.
And then again, this is Man United themed. Who scored Newcastle's first goal in a 4-3 defeat on Boxing Day in 2012?
Newcastle's first goal.
First goal in the 4-3 defeat on Boxing Day 2012. Bit more of a tougher one, that one.
Was it James Perch?
It was Perch. Wow. Well done. Kyle, I bet you didn't think you would get that.
I knew what I got it, but fair enough, Peter, man. Good answer.
Well done, well done. Going back to Kyle for question 4. Oh, this one's an easy one. Which Newcastle player made the debut against Man United in February 2018?
Martin Dubravka.
Yeah, I think everyone should know that one. Spot on.
Yeah, I found that one.
Great day, got a debut, man of the match. Peter, question 5, back over. After which game did Keegan deliver his famous rant at Sir Alex Ferguson? You've got a few multiple options here. Was it the Leeds game? Was it the Forest game or was it the Derby game? As in Derby County.
Not sure. I can't remember. I'm going to have to take a guess here at Leeds.
You know, you would love it if we beat them. Love it. It was Leeds, spot on.
Oh,
So when we won 1-0 through Keith Gillespie header, and he went wild after the game. So 5 out of 5. Hi Kyle. Competition here, mind. Question 5 for Kyle. Which former Newcastle and Man United player went on to win the Premier League after leaving both clubs?
Christ, that's some question, mate.
I am not the quiz master.
Played for both Newcastle and Man United, but went on to win the Premier League afterwards.
Yes.
Might take a while, this one, you know.
It's alright, you got
Yeah. Yeah.
can't think off the top of my head, no?
Christ.
Enjoy the music, everyone.
We put on and on we go.
Maybe.
Keith Gillespie? I guess Gillespie. I don't know where he went after Newcastle, like.
It wasn't Gillespie, no. Peter, do you know it?
I'm not sure, actually. Go on.
Danny Simpson.
Oh, aye. Went to Leicester.
United, oh my god.
Question 6 for Peter. And we're off Man United, by the way, and everything. Dwight Gayle scored how many goals in the Championship for Newcastle? They have a multiple option. 21, 23 or 24.
Oh, it's a toss between 21 and 23, isn't it? I'll try 21.
Nope, it wasn't.
Oh!
Lifeline.
The other one,
It was 23. It was
oh.
back in the game. Question 6 for Kyle. Newcastle beat Brighton 2-0 at St James's Park in the Championship. But who got the second?
Lascelles with a header. He had his shit ponytail.
Lascelles for the second. I think.
Actually, no. Shelby free kick.
Do you want to change your mind?
Change my mind. Shelby free kick. Lascelles scored the first one for header.
You sure?
Get in and then the Leeds end. Shelby curled it around the wall.
You sure it wasn't? You sure it wasn't the other way around? Are you sure? What do you want to do?
The second.
Yeah, spot on. It was Shelby. Yeah, well done.
No.
Oh, I got away with that one.
Just got away with that one. Trying to.
Yes.
Question 7, back to you, Peter. So, Newcastle beat Norwich 4-3 in that classic. Gayle scored a hat-trick, but who else got a goal that night?
I believe that was Johan Gouffran.
It was Gouffran, yeah. Always remember that night. I won 300 quid for a £1 bet. Kyle, question 7. Sticking with the Championship, there's a bit of a theme, you can probably gather now. Newcastle beat QPR 6-0 at Loftus Road. But Kyle, who got the last goal?
It's either Handy or Mitrovic. I'm gonna say it was I'm gonna say it was Mitrovic.
Alexander Mitrovic?
Yeah.
It was Grant Handley.
Oh.
6-4 with a few questions to go. Question 8. Back to you, Peter. Why was Newcastle's first goal over Ipswich unique in the match at St James's Park? That's a tough one. Why was Newcastle's first goal over Ipswich in the Championship unique in the game at St James's Park? Newcastle's first goal.
It was something with so many passes, wasn't it? But all the time it took to score.
You may as well have a guess if you didn't know it.
I'm going to say with the amount of passes, but I'm not sure how many in total there was. That's the only thing.
Oh, it's not correct,
Oh.
but you're on the right lines. The official answer from Johnny, that is, that Ipswich never touched the ball from kick-off.
That's right.
So they went straight down the other end and scored a great team goal. Right, back to you, Kyle. Away game. Newcastle beat Rotherham 1-0 in the Championship away from home. Who scored the winner?
What's the score?
1-0 away from home. Who scored the winner?
Peter.
I know it is.
Gayle scored the winner in that game, but what's the score?
So Newcastle beat Rotherham 1-0 away.
Yeah, Gayle scored.
Who's-
After a pass, I think it was Perez outside of the foot.
Christian Atsu.
Yeah, it was that too.
I know what game you're thinking of. So Christian Atsu got the only goal away from home. Other one, question 9. So what we're on? 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 4. This is for the winner. Question for Proudlock. Newcastle had 2 players sent off against Forest. Who was the second player to get sent off?
I am pretty sure that was Paul Dummett.
You sure?
Yes.
Not the other one?
Nope, Shelby was first because Lansbury made him got sent off. And then the second one, it was a penalty given to Forest, and it was Dummett.
It was Paul Dummett. Spot on. It was Paul Dummett. Moving forward, Kyle. May as well play for this. Which defender scored for Newcastle at home against Barnsley on the final day of the season?
What was the question, sorry?
Which defender scored for Newcastle at home on the final day of the season against Barnsley?
Oh, it was Chancellor and Denver.
It was War Chancel. And the final one to wrap it up for Proudlock. Newcastle beat Brighton 2-1 at the Amex, but who scored the winner?
It was Iosi Perez.
It was Iosi Perez, so well done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got. Back to you, Kyle, for the final one. How many points did Newcastle get when they won the Championship? Was it 92, 94 or 95?
Which season are you referring to?
The most recent Championship.
What are the options? 92, 94, 95?
Aye, spot on.
I think it was 92.
94 is the correct answer. So, we wrap up. Bit of an upset on the cards, Kyle.
I wouldn't say so, he knows his stuff.
You do, Peter. You've actually surprised me there, mind. I didn't expect you to get that many, mind.
Like, so you've done really well.
So well done, Peter. You got 8 out of 10. I'm quite surprised by that. So the final scores is Peter. We don't really want to win the competition. Sorry, Peter. And Kyle has got 5. So the final scores is 8-5. That means Peter carries on to the semi-final where he'll either play myself versus Johnny, or he'll play Rob, or he'll play Sam. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye. And there you have it. Is that an upset? An outsider from the group, Peter, has managed to bag himself a semi-final spot. We'll see in the final round of the quarterfinals. It's myself versus Johnny, where there is some absolutely shocking behaviour by the Quizmaster. We'll see you then.